Now Muparinga was given a GD6, which is the same car that Jan Ndlovu's wife received from Wikino Chivayo. From an analyst's perspective, I must give this disclaimer. From an analyst's perspective, Wikino Chivayo is telling Jan Ndlovu and Wikino and Muparinga how they rank in the body of Christ. According to Wikino Chivayo, Jan Ndlovu is a bigger man of God than Muparinga. He deserves a Land Cruiser LC 300, which costs almost twice the price of a Fortuner. But according to Wikino Chivayo, Muparinga is at the same level with Jan Ndlovu's wife. I said from an analyst's perspective, you must not forget that. I'm analyzing. I love analyzing things. Saka, Muparinga nemukadzi wa Jan Ndlovu vakaenzana pamweya. According to Chivayo, he was appreciating Muparinga for his contribution in the body of Christ, which means in the body of Christ, Jan Ndlovu's wife and Muparinga are at the same level. Apana zviombe Muparinga, iwe namai Ndlovu makaenzana, handidi kunetswa. Jan ndiye mukuru. So we now have a ranking of men of God. But you must remember that Chivayo, we had offered my Guti the same Land Cruiser. Oh, yes. Which means according to Chivayo, Muparinga is junior to my Guti. It's obvious because Muparinga used to be a son to my Guti. There's no speculations there. But let's also look at the car that Charamba's wife got from Chivayo. It's the same car, the GD6, which means Muparinga again is equal to Olivia Charamba. Makaenzana atili kunetsana atili kutaurisa. Iwena Olivia makaenzana, iwena mind love mripa same level. Usaite ruja na iye ni muombe kukudarika. However, the ranking of men of God has not ended. Let's watch another picture on the screen. This time, we are seeing Jan Prayzah and his wife receiving cars from Wikino Chivayo. To Jan Prayzah, Wikino gave a Range Rover. To Jan Prayzah's wife, Wikino gave a Defender. From what I can see, I think it's a Defender 110. So, according to Wikino Chivayo, Jan Ndlovu and Muparinga are smaller to Jan Prayzah. Kuna Jan Prayzah maita vana. Amuzoshika wiko.
Jan Prayzah Chibaba.
Jan Prayzah Chibaba. Tambira ikupi kuma Land Cruiser. Believers, you must know that this Range Rover can buy 2 Land Cruiser LC 300 series with change to buy fuel for the whole year. Actually, this Range Rover can buy 2 Land Cruisers. If it is a full spec, it can buy 3 Land Cruisers. If it is moderate, it can buy 2 Land Cruisers plus a Fortuner. Jokuti Range Rover ya Jan Prayzah, inotenga Land Cruiser ya Jan Ndlovu, yotenga GD6 ya Olivia Charamba, yotenga GD6 ya mukadzi wa Jan Ndlovu, yotenga GD6 ya Muparinga. So according to Wikino Chivayo, Jan Prayzah Chibaba amshike ikoko. Maita mainini Muparinga, uri mainini? Calm down. And you must also understand that this Defender costs more money than the Land Cruiser LC 300 series in its full spec. So this is not good. This is why we said, number one, if you want to give something to Apostle Chwenga, this is me. Right now, I cannot receive a car from Wikino Chivayo. It's impossible. I don't need a car, honestly speaking. But let us assume that he wants to give me something. Oh, I know he will never want to give me again. Let's say he wants to give another man of God. Wikino Chivayo should not decide that you need a car. Because if you are a minister of the gospel, you should have priorities in your ministry. When we meet at any given time, you can't really prophesy and say, this man of God needs a car. Not every man of God needs a car. Yes. So there must be an offer. Man of God, we want to buy you a car worth $100,000. We don't know whether you want the car or you don't want the car. And we give you the money so that you can use that money for something that you need urgently other than driving. Because a car is a liability. It doesn't bring more money into your life. You need money to service and maintain it. It is something that a man or a woman must buy for himself after having evaluated his means. Can I afford it? If I can't, I buy a smaller version, a different, cheaper car, and focus on something else. But that is if Wikinochivayo had the money to buy people cars. He doesn't. It's easy to ask Chivayo to prove that he can afford. Let him declare his tax returns. It's easy. You don't need to show us a car full of brand new cars to say, I have money. I can afford to give anyone money. Those who do financial intelligence, they know what I'm talking about. You can't prove that you have money by your assets. If you want to prove legitimacy of source of income, you bring out tax returns. If Wikinochivayo was in South Africa, he could have been arrested a long time ago by SARS. If Wikinochivayo was in the USA, he could have been arrested many years ago by IRS. So, you are receiving a car and a spiritual ranking at the same time. Mota Jan Ndlovu ndompa 150,000. Iwe ndokupa 50, amna kuenzana. Mkuru kwa uri. Kana tashuka kuna Jan Prayzah tonompa 200,000. Zvokuti Muparinga akasangana Jan Prayzah afana kuti mudara. Muparinga akasangana Jan Ndlovu anofana kuti mudara. Muparinga akasangana mai Jan Ndlovu oti wake tiri pa same level anti mazvona. Tiri gengare ma GD6 rega. Mai charamba vari kupi hande tinogocha. Tisu vari pa same rank. Izvezvi ungatofunga kuti ndine jealous nekuti Muparinga ari kudriver Toyota Hilux. Ine masitsi kumashure. Ndiko kuti Fortuner I Toyota Hilux yakabviswa loading box ine masiti kumashure. Everything is the same between a Toyota Hilux GD6 and a Fortuner, except that a Hilux is a loading box, a Fortuner is more seats at the end. It has a third row. I'm not jealous. If you look at me, I'm sure you can see that this is not the face of a man who is jealous. There's nothing to be jealous about. I don't want to look down upon the impact of the gifts that he received from Wikinochivayo. I just wanted you to know that asi Mwari izano. Mota nemari hazvina kubva kuna Mwari. Muparinga wakapiwa nezano.